Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test account, and finally, after the registration, after the matchmaking, after everything, we get into the Mystic Starzone. That is right, guys. So we are finally into the 3-day battle. Now remember, there are going to be 3 iterations, so I definitely want to check this out. And you can see right here, in the Mystic Starzone, meteorite ores are randomly generated in the scene. After successfully occupying the ore through battle, you mine it automatically and earn points. Now remember, the mining is only for 3 hours. The meteorite ore are divided into 3 levels. The higher level, the faster it produces points from mining. Don't know if that's going to make a difference when it comes to the battles. You can mine for 3 hours per day. Once the time has elapsed, you'll no longer occupy the ore. This is my individual score. These are the militia ranks and real-time ranking. So very cool, guys. You can see we have 1 minute right there. Someone is getting it. Complete the challenge for extra points within the militia challenge right there. Mine 1 of 9. So Foxhound, we are here, Foxhound. Big shout out to the guild over on the test server. Let's dominate this event, guys. All right, so it looks like they just took it looks like Denny just took this one right here. So he has a basic ore. Now I'm wondering how like this maps, I guess. I'm gonna have to look around. I want to see if I can select an ore. So look at this, guys. There's 3 groups, but it looks pretty easy. So I'm almost curious if where are we at? So we're right here in the middle. Are there different levels of ore? Like here's a giant stack of ore, guys. 5 ascended groups. Well, 3 ascended groups. This is intermediate guards. So this is probably, it looks like more of a tougher team. Let's go in here and see if we can occupy this one. And again, test server, guys, I know I don't have the best heroes on here, but let's see if we can get this one done. You know what? And I'm going to start here with the Einstein team. Seems like it's going to take a little bit to get this done. So even here, 108 to 80. Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's come in here with the owl and let's see. So next team. Oh, we have to set all of our teams in here first. All right, so let's look at our light bearers. Who do we got? We got Palmer in here. There. So we're gonna set this trifecta. Let's put a Strilda in here for some of the buffs. And I'm thinking Rosaline. Let's go on Scarlet. And I'm thinking 100 million there. Let's go ahead and drop the Winged Lion in here. So time is going to be of the essence in this, guys. Naruko, now, of course, one that I really built out here and built out very early. Let's put Brutus in here, and I'm thinking maybe Kren. And again, I'm just kind of going through some of the factions that we have in here. Looking at our Wilders again, we have Leica in this one. Let's put Mishka in here. We'll put Peanut, and we'll put Raku. Throwing another pet in here. You know what? Let's go with the Rock Lizard. And I don't think these ones are going to be that tough. Then, of course, we have, let's do Grez Damon. We'll do some crowd control. Then we'll put Oden in there. Let's see if we can get through this, guys. Very cool. I'm already liking the feel of this. So there we go. So we got some mitigation. Of course, Arthur's aura is right there on. And it looks like you only have to win 3 of these. So boom, there's the big ult. So win number 1 or battle number 1 goes to us. So 1 is down. And again, this is going to be interesting because remember, this is going to be the PvP aspect. That's the thing we're going to have to remember with this game mode, guys, is it's going to be easy to take one of these. Now, I'm wondering if I fight an opponent and take the opponent's mine, if I'm actually going to lose the mine that I have right there. So there we go. The score 36 a minute, and you can see right here, guys, that we're racking up our individual totals. Now, remember, I got this for 3 hours. It is guarded right now. You can see we do have our little shield over this. It's guarded for the initial take. Now, once we get past here, and you can see we're coming in just a little bit behind. So this, again, is going to make an absolutely pivotal difference when it comes to going in here to mine. Let's see if anyone's in here. We got quite a few heroes in here. And they took a little mine. See, I took a bigger mine. I am wondering where the larger mines are at. So let's see, guys. So we have some towns down here. Let's look at these. Oh, these are the big mines, guys. Look at this, 54 a minute. Just for funds are down here. Those are massive, massive mines. And it looks like those are the 2. Looks like those are the 2 major mines. So those are going to be the first ones that you're going to want to pick up, guys. Now, of course, time remaining 13 minutes. And then we can actually fight them to try to kick them out of the premium meteorite ore. So it looks like there's only 1, 2 of those, because it looks like there's a couple ores. So players are dropped in randomly. And you can see even here, guys, based on the build, it looks like this is randomly because there's a blue, there's a purple, and it shows our flags over here. There's a green, there's an orange there, and then again, the blue and the purple are right down here. So this is another big mine, and I should have taken this one. 7 teams of elite heroes. Wow. Let me go ahead and share this with my militia. Massive ore slot. So again, this is going to be the big ore slot, which it looks like someone just took it. Yeah, so there's a couple. Oh, he moved. So he moved ore slots. He moved over to this one. And I think he did it to get the timer again. I'm wondering if he did that to get the timer again. Let me see. Did it reset the timer? It did. So he's going to be able to cut a couple minutes with Anarchy. Big shout out to them as well. So he's going to be able to get this protection timer bouncing between these 2 big nodes until someone takes this 3rd one. So that is going to be imperative as well, guys. Because it looks like, again, looking at the map, which we can't really zoom in, but it looks like there are 1, 2, 3 larger nodes. Now, remember, there are 4 militias in here. So we're going to have to see exactly where we are. And again, a couple more oranges popping in, a couple other players or a couple more players getting in here. But now, again, you're going to have to pay a lot of attention to this because even though we are here on this middle node, it does give us, and it put in our defensive formations too. Let's adjust the formation because I think, and again, these are going to have to be heavy PvP teams. We're definitely going to have to put some in here. And you know what? Let's do crowd control there with Talisman. Yeah, so this one, again, we're getting 18 a minute. Time remaining, 1 hour, 55 minutes for the ore. And then, of course, within here, we're going to have to see what we can do. So we're a little bit behind. And again, Anarchy is doing pretty well in here. Let's see the info, guys, what it kind of breaks down in here. So there is the militia members. So we have 70 attack priority. None selected. I don't even know how you can set an attack priority in here. There we go. So we picked up a green one, which that was test. So we did not have one. So Foxhound, we didn't pick up that larger ore, which I linked right there in the chat, which means we are going to have to fight for it. So we're going to have some of our larger players within this guild are going to have to take some of these and going to have to fight for some of these ore slots. And again, guys, rewards, you can see 162. We are running the tally on some of these personal quests. There we go. So occupied a meteor ore. That gives us 5 chests out of here. Now, open the chest to receive random rewards. Now, remember, I believe this is when this round is over, which again is going to be pretty interesting to see. So essentially, when this round ends, which I don't know if they're going to consider one round the whole entire time that we are in this content, or if one round is going to be each individual section of the battle. That is yet to be allocated. And then, of course, the militia quest. So we have ranking rewards, we have the personal quest, and we have the militia quests out of there. Now, these, of course, this is what people are looking for. But again, not sure. It looks like we're only getting 3 out of here, which means you're going to have fractional heroes forever. But this one will give you a free copy again if you don't have one. It'd be really cool to finish in first. And again, the rest of them do get some decent rewards, guys. These are pretty solid rewards. You get some red chests, or no, you do get this. So everybody will get that one. Everyone will get the red chest regardless of where you come into. So they're giving us another free awakened hero in this game mode, which is really cool. So again, you're going to have to see, because once this is open, so once this is done, and there is our 3-day timer. So right there, or this is my timer. So 254 left, max limit 3 hours. This is the duration of the mining. And again, the tier 1s are these little ones, which it looks like players are taking. Tier 2s are these larger ones. And then it looks like the tier 3s are these large ones that we've seen, which means, again, right here, the timer on this is 8 minutes. And then Bulba is going to be up for the attack. And once someone attacks, if they defeat him, they'll get their 15-minute cooldown. So be able to sit here in 15 minutes. So we just need a player that's large enough to sit and actually camp on these resources. And again, it's going to make a big difference, guys, with how fast that players get in here. So that is really going to make a game-changing difference based on the guild, is if you have everyone in here, even if they take a small mine from the very beginning, you're going to be racking up your points. And if you get attacked, if you get kicked out of your node, you're going to have to come back and take another node. So again, this is going to be kind of an all-out combat. And you can see, guys, we got a couple more orange dots on there. We got a couple more players that are starting to hop into this game mode. And we just need to protect our little place. And again, I don't know if we attack another player, if we're actually going to have the ability. So if we attack another player, are we taking their node and kicking them out? Or can we keep the node that we currently have and just literally kick them out of a node? I don't know. We're going to have to see what exactly that looks like. So very, very cool game mode, guys. Quick search. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. None available. They need this for the Abyssal Expedition, guys. Literally, you can just bounce to the middle nodes. Very cool with the quick search in there. And then, of course, the chat. I don't know if anyone... these are just the ones that I linked in there that were the premium nodes. But again, we're going to have to see, guys. You can see we're starting to build this one up a little bit. We have our teams in there. Productivity 18 a minute. Time remaining 151. There we go. Shielding in 6 minutes. Again, in 6 minutes, this is going to be available for an attack, which remember, we got to hold it. So if it's 3 hours that you can mine, 15 minutes of you being shielded, which means essentially you're 2 hours, 45 minutes open, unless you're node hopping, kind of going node to node to node, which the node hopping could be from kicking other players out of the nodes. So again, looking at some of the larger nodes, I don't think there's going to be enough larger nodes for all of us. And definitely when it comes to those tier 3 nodes, it's going to be who can take those out first, guys. And you can see, guys, other players are just popping in these different nodes. So we got in here early. We're going to ride it out for our 15 minutes. But overall, not a lot of nodes in here. And again, I'm kind of thinking a bigger picture. There are not a lot of nodes there's in here. So I'm wondering if, 70 players in a militia, you're talking what, 70 times 4. So we got what, 280 players in here. If you're running like 15 nodes, see, there's no premium, no intermediate, and then there's just a couple little basic nodes left. Wow. That is really cool, guys. So this is going to be an all-out war within this Starzone. To check it out. Again, I wish they gave us a little bit of a better map. This is pretty sad to see it, but you can see both of the guilds. It looks like Anarchy actually stepped down a little bit just based on the farming ability, but you just need players in here. And again, when these nodes start coming up and when they start becoming open, we're going to have to defend it, or essentially we're going to have to steal someone else's node. So they're producing 120 a minute. We're at 90. They're at 60 down here, just based on the build. So very cool game mode, guys. Definitely want to check it out when it comes up on the global servers. So that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.